So after two, you please sing the welcoming song for me, please. Huh? After the count of 2, 1, 2. Welcome to school for the grand. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Welcome to school for the blind. Welcome to school for the blind. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Welcome to school for the blind. Good.
The Gambia has an all-inclusive education system catering for people with disabilities. Special needs education is not only an issue for schools and teachers who look after children with disabilities, but a whole systems approach by the nation to include all inhabitants in every aspect of responsible civic life.
Bilala. Do it nicely.
Mouth part is modified to form a peck. Same like this. Have you seen it? And the second point is the forelimbs, statistics of bird. The first point, the mouth part is modified to form the forelimbs. It uses to eat. It uses to eat. Okay.
Quality and relevance are watchwords in the Gambia's educational circles, where the understanding of the application of knowledge, problem solving, cognitive skills, as well as good citizenship are the true benchmarks.
We endeavor to make sure that we provide books in the system that the children can relate to. During the time I went to school, it was reading about Mary, John, Paul, and the rest. Now we are talking about Fatu, Musa, Abdul, and the rest of it. So the children can relate to the names, to the pictures. And we have also endeavored to make sure that what the children read in the schools is gender sensitive. If we are talking about a girl, there are certain things in the books that that girl child in the school system can relate to.
The government advocates the production of books and other learning materials by locals themselves to feed existing school libraries.
We are also encouraging Gambians to write, and a number of Gambian writers have come forward, and we are using the books that they write in the schools children to use as supplementary readers. Apart from that, we have endeavored to make sure that every Gambian child from 2007 to date, we have endeavored to ensure that each child in the basic cycle level is able to access a set of core textbooks that is provided free.
Student assessment includes formal examinations, continuous assignments, and routine diagnostic tests. At the end of basic and secondary levels, students sit to the Gambia Basic Education Certificate Examination and the internationally recognized West Africa Secondary School Certificate Examination.
There used to be two schools. You go around the country now, there isn't a problem for any parent to say, I'm going to stop my child's education because where the school is too far away. So what is happening now is within a short distance, you can access a secondary school. In terms of primary schools, we are endeavoring to make sure that a child doesn't travel more than 3 kilometers to get to a school.
The government of the Gambia has undertaken a task to establish new schools, construct additional classrooms, improve, rehabilitate, and maintain existing facilities. This move is advised by the policy decision to ensure that access to schools by learners does not exceed the range of 3 kilometers. And appropriately, it has served the educational needs of local communities and brought education to the doorstep of every Gambian.
By 2014, we will be there because the political commitment is there. We have a dedicated team here at the ministry, and the teachers are also encouraged to do what they need to do in terms of their training, access to training, in terms of remuneration, and in terms of housing. So putting all of that together, we have been able to transform the education system to what it is today.
A personal complimentary effort by the Gambian president has provided robust, comfortable school buses for children commuting to school.
I want to develop this country. That has always been my dream. But I also want to make sure that at the end of the day, nobody will say, well, I didn't partake in the development process because I didn't have the requisite knowledge.
Higher education received the biggest boost from the Gambia's current leadership when it established a university to produce homegrown scholars who will serve the country.
It is a very genuine determination on the side of our pragmatic and visionary leader, Professor Sheikh Dr. Alaji Ejeji Jammeh, to conceive or to conceptualize a very dynamic education system in the Gambia. Creating this ministry and giving it that orientation for science and technology has made this ministry a very special one. And within the last 2 years, we have really made a breakthrough in terms of achieving some of our goals. For example, student enrollment at the tertiary level, reflected here under the University of the Gambia, Gambia College, and our vocational institutions like GTTI.
On an annual basis, the University of the Gambia feeds the nation's workforce with a number of trained people, from doctors, teachers, agriculturists, to political scientists and development experts.
How much would it cost to train 2 students in UK, pay pound sterling or anywhere in Europe, as opposed to training them in the Gambia? It was 1995 that I put my foot down and said, we're going to have a university.
The university's first law graduates will be poised to supplement